Hello students, welcome to the 5th lecture of Chapter 3, Class 7th Science. Today's topic of discussion is silk. Silk is called the queen of textile. It is a natural protein fiber obtained from the cocoons of silkworm, and the rearing of silkworms for the production of raw silk is called sericulture. Today, China and Japan are the two main producers of the silk. India and Italy are also significant silk producers. Now, let's discuss some properties of silk. Silk is a naturally occurring animal protein fiber. It is as strong as steel threads, and it has a unique natural shine. Now, before we discuss the process of obtaining silk, it is necessary to know the interesting life history of silk moth. The life cycle of silk moth has 4 distinct stages. First one is egg clusters, then silkworm, after that pupa or cocoon, and finally silk moth. The female silk moth lays about 300 to 400 eggs in cluster on mulberry leaves. These eggs are stored in cold for long-term storage. The eggs are warmed to suitable temperature for the larva to hatch from the eggs. Then the larva, called the silkworm or the caterpillar, feeds day and night on mulberry leaves. The silkworm sheds its skin about 4 times, and when the worm stops eating, it attaches itself to a piece of straw or branches. They are now ready to spin a silk cocoon. It first leaves a net to hold itself and then swings its head side to side in the form of figure of 8. The spinning of cocoon is one continuous filament. Solid silk solidifies when it comes in contact with air. Once the cocoon is completed, the silkworm goes into a resting phase for about 2 to 3 weeks. The silkworm then changes into silk moth that emerges from the cocoon by breaking it. This is the life cycle of silk moth. There is a variety of silk moths which look very different from one another, and the silk they produce is different in texture. Thus, there is a variety of silk found, like tussar silk, muga, kosa silk, etc. But the most common silk is the mulberry silk, because the fibers of this silk are soft, lustrous, and can be dyed in beautiful colors. Now, let's discuss how we can extract silk from cocoon. The silk is extracted from cocoons that are raised by farmers and delivered to factories. Silkworms are usually killed with heat before it reaches the stage of silk moth. Silk is unwound from the cocoons and the strands are collected through various processes. The first one is sorting. In this, cocoons are graded according to their color, size, shape and texture. After that, the next process is softening. Here, the cocoons are put alternately through hot and cold water so as to soften the glue material. And then we have reeling process. This is the process of unwinding the silk filament. The silk at this stage is called raw silk. A yarn can now be formed by combining several threads of silk. The reeled filaments are then packed into bundles and are transported to silk mills for weaving. This is how we get silk fabric. That's all for now. We will discuss chapter highlights in next video. Bye bye. Do subscribe if you are new to this channel and don't forget to click like, share and bell icon for upcoming lessons notification. You can also ask your doubts in comments section below. Thank you.